He basically slashes the screen and there's a match cut to reveal him through this blinding light. I'm going to open the vintage anime art book, The Art of Arion by Yoshikazu Yasuhiko. Let's check the back. So here we have the front cover. Really awesome image of the main character, Orion. I really like the title design. I haven't read the manga because I could only find it in Japanese, but I did watch the film last night, so the story is still fresh in my mind. The story is set in ancient Greece in a mythological time when gods and creatures roamed the earth and interacted with humans. It's centered around a young boy named Orion who gets kidnapped by Hades and convinced that Zeus blinded his mother. Orion then sets out on a quest for vengeance, believing that if he kills Zeus, his mother will be cured. Yoshikazu Yasuhiko was the artist behind and the creator of this story. He was also the chief animator and character designer of Mobile Suit Gundam, so he's a pretty established anime mangaka creator. Just from looking at that, I'm thinking Berserk. It's got those dark tones, it's about warfare, these red clouds in the background, vicious looking mountains and cliffs. Here we have Hades, who's disguised himself as a wandering traveler. I really love this depiction of this character. He was a really engaging villain. Painted landscapes. This is a really iconic detail of an 80s anime that is set in this sort of historical fiction, medieval fantasy setting. I think they captured really well how dry Greece is. But these sketches are really cool. Cerberus, the famous three-headed dog. It's these round-shaped faces and eyes that made me think, okay, these character designs feel similar to Miyazaki's characters in Studio Ghibli films, but thematically, it feels more like Berserk. This scene right here was such an awesome transition from Orion as a little kid into a young man. He basically slashes the screen and there's a match cut to reveal him through this blinding light. These landscape shots are just incredible. So this is really like just a whole breakdown of the film, and look at these character sketches. My initial thoughts when I was watching this was, okay, this is like, they've seen how successful Berserk was, so they've kind of made a Greek version of that. But no, this was made a few years before Berserk, so I do wonder if Orion was an influence on Kentaro Miura when he created Berserk. This talented swordsman wandering the land. Every army wants to get something out of him, or they want to kill him. Where the story beats kind of lacked was that Orion does keep getting captured. It's kind of a lazy obstacle that writers set for their main characters. Oh, let's put him in jail and then see how he gets out. It's this scene that I was thinking, okay, this is really like a Greek tragedy in that he's on a doomed quest for vengeance. I've never seen ancient Mount Olympus depicted in this really kind of grimdark way. I love this interpretation of Zeus, you know, sitting atop Mount Olympus, meddling with people's lives. You've got the style of anime mixed with the aesthetic of grimdark. It has this familiar 80s vintage Dungeons and Dragons feel, but it does bring something new when you have Japanese creators adapting a Greek myth. These posters are really cool. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below and let me know what Greek myth you'd like to see adapted into an anime.